Okay, when we calculate the pH of a strong acid or a strong base, there's something that we need to know about the strong acid. Okay, so strong acids, you have to remember, are strong electrolytes, which means they 100% ionize, meaning they break completely into their ion form. So with that being said, the starting concentration of the acid will be the same concentration for the ions within the substance. So for example, you have HNO3. It's a strong acid, so it'll completely ionize into H plus NO3, okay? Which means if the starting concentration of HNO3 is 0.1, the concentration of H plus will be 0.1, and the concentration of the nitrate ion will also be +1. So then with that being said, the H plus concentration here is equal to 0.10 molar. Now we can plug that into our pH equation and solve for the pH of this substance. So we would say the pH is equal to the negative log of 0.10 molar, and you should get 1.00. Okay. Down here, you'll notice that the pH or the H plus is a little bit smaller. So again, thinking about the way that a strong acid ionizes, which is completely, it'll be H plus the Cl minus. Okay. So then the concentration of the H plus is going to be equal to 1.0 times 10 to the negative 10. So then the pH will be equal to the negative log of 1.0 times 10 to the negative 10, which gives us a pH of 10. So that acid, even though HCl is a strong acid, it's not a very concentrated solution of HCl, so it's actually going to give us a basic pH. Okay, so when I do it for strong bases, you have to realize that yes, the strong base is still 100% ionizing, but it's giving us the concentration of OH, not the pH. Okay, so we have to then do an extra step here. Okay, so for example, sodium hydroxide will completely ionize into the sodium ion plus the hydroxide ion. So since it gives me the hydroxide ion, that means that if I'm starting with sodium hydroxide with a solution of 5 times 10 to the negative 2, that also means OH's concentration is 5 times 10 to the negative 2. So it would be 5.0 times 10 to the negative 2. Then I can solve for POH and then solve for pH. So POH will be equal to the negative log of 5 times 10 to the negative 2, which is equal to, so let me do that really fast. It's negative log 5 times 10 to the negative 2. That's equal to 1.3, and that's the POH. So now I have to subtract that from the pH. So POH plus pH is equal to 14. So then to solve for this, I'm going to do 14 minus 1.3, and I get 12.7, and that's my pH. And that's it.